Do you want to know how to stop shyness forever? I'm Brixenta, and I'm a shyness breakthrough coach, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Enjoy!
I'm being afraid. I'm being afraid.
If you're new here and you like this content, make sure you subscribe below and hit that notification bell because I release new videos every single Wednesday. Now let's get into it. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately you see somebody in the distance and you're like, that person's shy? Well, how do you know they're shy? What is it about them that makes you think they're shy? Comment down below with what you think. Alright, so something that is a dead giveaway that they're shy is eye contact, right? They're probably not making a lot of eye contact. They're probably kind of standing over in the corner by themselves, not really talking a lot, and not making good eye contact, right? I know that when I'm shy, I tend to not want to make eye contact because I'm feeling all of these things inside of me and I'm just like, I can't make eye contact because I'm feeling shy and I like physically can't bring myself to do this. So, what's another thing? The tone of voice, right? So if I'm feeling really shy when somebody asks me a question, I kind of mumble like this, I talk like this. It's really hard to understand what I'm saying because my tone gets really soft and I get really, really quiet, but I still answer the question anyway. Did you understand anything I said? I hope you at least got a little bit of it. That's kind of what I do when I start being shy, when I start feeling shy. Another thing, don't worry, I'm going to tell you how to combat these things as well, but right now we're just kind of going over some signs. So another thing is posture. And posture alone doesn't necessarily make somebody shy, but when it's accompanied by these other things, they're kind of slouched over, right? And they're not making eye contact. And they're talking softly and kind of mumbling. All of these things combined kind of let you know, like, this person's probably kind of shy, right? Or maybe you've even felt some of these things, because I know I certainly have. And then the last thing is, I know I tend to get fidgety if I'm super shy. If I'm just like normally feeling normal amounts of shyness, then it's just those first three signs. But if I'm feeling super shy and super self-confident, then I start fidgeting and I don't know where to put my hands, and then I'm just overthinking my entire body, and it's just makes things, sorry about the dogs, just makes things just a little bit awkward, right? So what you can do, you don't have to focus on all of these at the same time. Just pick one thing to focus when you go out the next time. So what you can do is you can consciously make eye contact. I've done that so many times in the past, and it just snaps you into this posture of, no, I don't have to be the shy person. Like, yes, like I'm feeling all these things inside, but I don't have to let them come out. I can actually be the confident person that I am. Even though I'm still feeling shy, I can still be myself and make eye contact because what I have to say is important. So focus on making actual eye contact instead of looking down or around or making eye contact for a second and then looking away, because that eye contact makes you feel more confident when you can actually achieve eye contact, and instead of getting uncomfortable and breaking that eye contact and not really knowing what to do. It makes you appear more confident, at least. Another thing you can focus on is pulling those shoulders back. However, if you're making eye contact, you're probably going to pull the shoulders back naturally anyway. But that's something you can think about, is if you pull your shoulders back, because shyness a lot of times comes from fear, and fear is a very physical thing. So if you just pull those shoulders back, immediately it triggers a reaction, and it's a very psychological thing. Immediately triggers a reaction of like, no, I got this, I'm confident, I'm good. And you may not be totally there when you do it, but you're gonna get a boost of confidence, a boost of like, yeah, I can do this, I can have this conversation, I can make eye contact with this person, I know what I'm saying, what I have to say is important, I'm here, I'm good. Tone of voice is huge, at least for me. I don't know how many of you struggle with this, but tone of voice is something I tend to not, I don't talk like this when I'm when I'm feeling super shy. I definitely don't talk like this. It's almost like I want to put myself behind this wall here so somebody can actually hear me, but without really hearing me, because I'm self-conscious about what I have to say and I'm not really sure it's accurate, so I'm not really sure it's a good opinion. I'm not really sure about myself. It's a very, very unsure place to be. And so what you can do is, before you speak, make sure you really believe what you're saying. And if you do, own it. There is nothing wrong with owning what you're saying, and there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. If you're wrong, you can later on tell people, hey, I was wrong about that. It's no big deal. We're all human. We all make mistakes. It doesn't matter. So whatever you're saying, if you really believe it, own it. Say it confidently, without any fear, and I know that's easier said than done sometimes. That's why it takes practice. So if you keep talking confidently, you keep enunciating your words, speaking clearly, and not sitting there mumbling, trying to hide what you're saying, then that will help you every single time you go out and you meet with people and you talk to people. If you keep practicing these tips, then you will overcome that shyness and you will start to feel more confident about yourself. You'll start to feel better about yourself. You'll start to understand how important the things that you have to say are. And that will come across more and more every time you go out and talk to people and practice these things. Another thing you can do, a tip before you go out, after you go out, during, anytime you're feeling that shyness coming on, just take a deep breath. That deep breath a lot of times relaxes you. Usually if you're feeling shy, you're getting all this tension and feeling a little uptight, and if you take that deep breath, it releases some of that. So take a deep breath. And my final tip is rest in knowing that you are enough. If you are feeling super shy and you're just like, I just can't do it, tell yourself that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay not to say anything. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay if you're having a shy moment and you're like, I just can't overcome that today. And that's perfectly fine. You can be quiet. And when you give yourself that permission to just be quiet and just be you, then usually you do take that pressure off yourself, because usually that pressure is what binds us and causes all those fears and anxieties and all these different emotions that hold us back and let that shyness take over so that we just kind of retreat. But when we give ourselves permission to just be ourselves, then that releases the pressure, and we don't feel like we have to come up with something brilliant to say. If we have something to say, we'll add it, but we don't have to come up with something brilliant to say. We can just be, because we're awesome no matter whether we're speaking or not. So know that you can just be and take that pressure off yourself and take a deep breath. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed those tips today. If you did, I have a special treat for you. If you click the first link down below in the description box, that is to a very exclusive 5 tips to overcoming camera shyness that you can only access if you are a member of my Dream Big family. So click that link below so that you can have access to this exclusive content, and I will see you guys next time. I love you guys so much, and as always, dream big.